Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Red Pill Economy. This is Mike. Thank you for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. If you're new here, in this channel, we help people stay aware and get prepared for the incoming economic collapse of the United States of America. In today's video, I want to talk to everyone about why the CBDC is a very bad idea, okay? There's only one reason why the CBDC is a bad idea, in my opinion. I'm sure you guys have heard about the government. They're trying to come up with the CBDC, the central bank digital currency, and the Fed coin, so they can compete with cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin and whatnot. Okay, the CBDC this is not going to be good, and there's only one reason why this is a terrible idea. And if it does get implemented, and if it does get up and running, everyone here in America is screwed, okay? Basically, the CBDC, if it does get implemented, it's gonna be basically a spy coin and invasion of privacy. The government will have a record of every dollar and every cent that you spend. They'll know what you bought, where you bought it, how much, what time you bought it, the quantity, and they'll know everything about it, okay, of what you bought. They'll know everything. They'll know where you've been, how much you're spending, how much quantities you buy per week, the type of items you're buying, and you don't want the government inside of your business, okay? CBDCs is just gonna be it's gonna be an S show, okay? It's gonna be a complete S show if it does get implemented. I hope not, and I just hope and pray that our leaders with some sense does not let this go through, because it's an invasion of privacy. Okay, it's basically what they call the spy coin. At least with a paper dollar, you can buy things. You can make transactions without the government knowing your business with fiat money and the paper dollar. Okay, with your debit card, yeah, they can sort of kind of track you if they seize your bank account. The government can track you if they seize your bank account for any reason and see what you've done. But at least with the paper dollar, they can't do that. Another reason that's connected to this and why it's a bad idea, the government will be able to cut off your money and limit your spending and pretty much control your spending habits. Now, you don't want the government intervening in your spending habits, okay? You and I, we work way too hard for our money, and we don't need the government in control of what we spend, how we spend, and what we're buying. It's none of their business. And, they need to have other things to worry about. They need to worry about other things. You don't want this to become like China, where we have a social credit system, because I don't know if you guys know, but, China, they have a social credit system where the government penalizes them on their behavior. So say if a person in China, Chinese citizen, litters on the ground and they get caught, they'll lose points, and they may not be able to buy plane tickets or train tickets to go traveling, and so they'll lose points and whatnot. So pretty much, to have a perfect social credit in China, you just have to be the perfect citizen. You can't do anything wrong. You can't do anything shady, and you have to pay your bills on time. You just have to be the perfect citizen, okay? You don't want America to turn into that, okay? You don't want the CBDC to get implemented where the government's controlling our spending, they're invading our privacy, and they just have a say-so in how we spend our hard-earned money, and that's not a good thing. I certainly don't want it, and I know if you're watching this channel, you certainly don't want it to be implemented. Yeah, the CBDC, it's all about control. That's all they want to do, the government wants to do. It's all about control. They want to control us. They want to control you. They want to control what you're doing. They want to see what you're doing, and they want to have a hand in what you're doing. A lot of people don't realize this, but I know you that are watching this channel and other channels regarding the economy and speaking against the CBDC, I know you guys are awake, and I know you guys know what's up. I know you guys know what's the real deal. So we just have to wait and see in the future if the CBDC does get implemented, but if it does, it's not going to be a good time for us. And I just hope, like I said earlier, I hope our leaders do have sense. The leaders that do have sense blocks this by any way possible, because you don't want the government inside of your business. You don't want them tracking you. And before I end this video, I just want to talk about, one way that CBDCs can really affect your life. I just want to give an example how CBDCs are going to suck. Let's say you like to drink beer. Let's say you buy a 12-pack of Bud Light every Friday after work, okay? Because you like to unwind after work and, have a couple beers for the weekend. Okay, so you've been buying that 12-pack every Friday religiously for the past, let's say, 10, 15 years. So the CBC gets implemented, all right? You keep buying the 12-pack, okay? Then all of a sudden, you can't buy that 12-pack anymore. The CBDC, they put a line of code in, or they block your transaction for that 12-pack because they think you're drinking way too much beer. So they limit you only to a 6-pack. They say you can only buy a 6-pack of beer. They may send you a letter in the mail and say that, you're buying too many 12-packs every Friday. You're drinking too much. So you're only authorized now to buy a 6-pack of Bud Light. That's just an example of how CBDCs can really limit your transactions and try to put a stronghold on what you do with your money and how you spend your money. Okay, and that can transcend into other products and other ways that CBDCs can really affect your life. They can put a limit on, let's say they think you're traveling too much, so they may limit you only to one flight per year, one ticket per year, or they think you're buying too much candy bars, buying too many Kit Kat bars every week, so they only limit you to one Kit Kat bar a month. And it's just not a good look, and it's gonna be bad. That's how that's how the government can restrict you. And this is a free country, and we don't need restrictions. Okay, we should be able to do what we want and buy what we want. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know your thoughts below, what you think about CBDCs, and if you have any other reasons why it's a bad idea. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think, and please stay aware and get prepared. I'll see you next time. Take care.